What's up? This is going to be the second YouTube video. The first one was checking out the sketch folder. Uh, Pretty good uh, feedback on that so far. Enjoyed making that, and I'm enjoying making the shorts. I'm just going to keep posting and see what happens. I'm having fun with this, and I think it's making my art better. So I'm just going to continue it. But this character I decided to draw today is Yuji Itadori from Jujutsu Kaisen, a phenomenal anime that came out in the past like 5 years, I think. And I actually was pretty against it at first. My brothers were telling me how great it was, and I was just comparing it to Naruto and things like that, and I thought it was kind of a copycat at first, and was being very close minded. I watched it, and I think I watched the first season in like a couple days, and then the second season came out a couple months after I watched the first season. It was one of the best things I ever watched. Uh, so this was not easy to draw, but I do have to say that while I was drawing this, there was a bunch of background noise. My brothers were playing a video game, which you'll hear in just a second. Uh, it's kind of hilarious.
Go by.
You go.
I gotta see what that's about.
Oh, it's red.
I don't think that means you can use it.
Oh yeah.
You can't use it.
What?
You have to be level 8.
That type of stuff was going on in the background literally the entire time I was drawing. And I was talking to them and stuff too. They were playing this new Assassin's Creed game, the Assassin's Creed Shadows. I just started playing it as well. It's actually pretty good so far. Um, Let me know in the comments if any of you guys are into that. I'm really into gaming as well. I would say like main things I'm interested in media wise. I love movies on top of everything, but I'm super into anime. Reading a lot of comic books lately, and mm, I watch a lot of this stuff with my brothers, and my brothers are really against uh, me reading the manga because they want us to all be on the same page and like all witness the story together at the same time, I guess, which is fair, but I am also a person that likes to know everything the second it's out there. So that was hard for me with like stuff like Invincible too. Like I read the Invincible comics, we watched the show together. The show is great. I love that show. But regardless, I want to talk about this show. Uh this show blew me away when I watched it. It was just like something I would have imagined in dreams, or I don't even know how to explain it really. It's just like the action, the music, the I've never seen anything like this show, and it's also like it doesn't feel like a copycat. Like I not once while I was watching this was I like, "Oh, this is just." There were times where it felt like, "Oh, we're going to go into a school with a bunch of superpowered individuals." Like, yeah, yeah, yeah. But that's in so many different intellectual properties. I'm not really going to give stuff like that a hard time. And it's just crazy to me that they somehow pulled off like getting these characters that I feel like I have seen before, making them feel like so fresh and new. And also it helps that the animation and action is just like some of the best that I've ever seen. But yeah, this drawing was just like not super fun to draw for some reason. Uh I usually don't draw in pencil. I usually draw in either pen or markers. I like markers a lot lately, or colored pencils, but regular pencils it's been a while. And it's just because like when you go over and when you want to color stuff, like the way the pencil fades, and you'd have to go over it all with ink, and at that point I just rather do it with ink. And a lot of people wouldn't because they're afraid to do mistakes and stuff, but honestly I feel like I do some of my best drawings when I'm drawing with pen because it like forces you to do better. You like can't make a mistake. You have to be more precise or at least that's how I feel. But if you actually check out my sketch folder video where I break it all down, I think my best picture was like this Zorro pen picture I did, and I don't know how I did it that good. I really don't. I still look at it and I'm like, it looks straight out of like a manga panel, but it's and honestly, I might do a whole video explaining like how I replicate drawings. I'm sure a bunch of people do the same, but I just have never seen a video on YouTube like explaining how to draw or emulate a drawing like this without doing all those weird drawing basic stuff like the circle and then doing the cross down the face and like doing stick figure bodies and like figuring out like all that stuff. I never liked that, so I don't know, I always imagined it differently. And also, yeah, I skipped around a bit. Excuse me. I skipped around a bit in this video. There was like, yeah, I just colored the whole back of the head, and now I'm doing details in the hair. And I want to fill up this sketchbook. You'll probably see this sketchbook in several videos to come. It's just like, I don't know. It's smaller than the other ones, so in my mind it's like easier to fill. So that's just what I'm going for at the moment. But hey, you never know. You might see some other sketchbooks too, but this is just what I've filmed the past couple videos with. But the video should be coming to a close soon. And there was a couple times where like I thought I was done. I didn't even know if I was gonna color this. Like I was kind of distracted by my brothers and I was like more interested in the game at times, but then I kept coming back to this and I kept filming more and I was like, actually I want to color it and then color this part. And by the end you'll see I think it's about to skip again. And yeah, that's basically, this is what it ends up looking like. Got some, I actually went to Michael's and got those colored pencils changed drawing and coloring recently for me. It's just skin colored pencils. That was always a problem for me with like coloring with coloring pencils or markers or anything like that. So skin color pencils were huge for drawing stuff like this and also like coloring in manga. But I'm pretty happy with how this came out. Let me know if you guys want to see more Jujutsu Kaisen drawings, or if you want to see other types of content. I posted like a VR drawing short the other day. I've been posting a lot of shorts, so check those out. And yeah, like, comment, and I appreciate you guys watching if you did. Thank you, and see you on the next one.